Well, you're watching this, and this is something that watches you. It's the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. I'm expecting some other fancy name then. So we're going to unbox it and review it as far as the hardware and the aesthetics and so forth. And if you haven't checked out the Switch 2 unboxing, check that out as well. And there's a compendium version where we unbox a whole bunch of stuff and review a bunch of things like the controllers and games and so forth. So check that out as well. Let's get into it. That's better. Camera was freaking out there. So again, it should be a nice quick focused one, which is rare for me doing it quickly. So again, standard box, got some information, what kind of distance we need for the camera here. It's wide angle, high sensitive image sensor, automatic brightness adjustment, beautiful, adjustable angle here, you can see. Privacy shutter in case you're naked while playing Mario Kart, you don't want people to see you, so remember to turn that on. And it requires the game chat feature, which is interesting because this is a feature that's going to be paid after a certain period of time, which means that technically it can be used with it. So maybe not necessarily going to be, it's interesting. Have they had this for a while? On the actual, I only just noticed this now. The reason why I'm interested in the seal of approval by Nintendo there, seal of quality, which is pretty insane. The reason why I'm interested in this, they're there. And that on the wall here, this poster, is this. It's the original Nintendo seal of quality. I don't think I'm remembering that from anywhere else. Is that an Easter egg? Is that a cool Easter egg? They got it on the controller as well, which I'm not unboxing here. But I haven't noticed that on the other stuff. Was that on the Switch 2 as well? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments of the other videos if it is actually on the other devices. But I just noticed that seal of quality is literally old school Nintendo all the way back 20 plus years ago. It's like the old school NES games you can see here. So they're legitimate NES version, NES box and so forth. This is 20 plus years old. Great game. I decided to try and finish it. Well, this was 1991, between 1991 and 1989. But you can see here, we're going to kind of div it in really here, but yeah. Maybe I'll do unboxes of the classic games for me to do that. Let me know in the comments. Original Nintendo seal of quality. So they got that. Yeah, that's very cool. That makes me like the box even more just for that alone. Anyway, we got that. And then, it shows you what's going on with it. It's all very clean. The only thing, Nintendo, is a time of inclusion, okay? We need some like Asian hands and mixed race hands and brown hands and black hands and purple hands on these covers, bro. You always got only like white folk on here. Only got my white cousins on here, bro. Like, what the hell is this? Where is this? Huh? Come on now. It's racist. But otherwise, nice looking informative box. I'm joking, in case anyone freaks out. So yeah, that's the only thing we can take point off. It's just not inclusive enough. But yeah, lots of information there, lots of different languages. That's what your content is going to be, like that and the USB. We're on 5 minutes already just like looking at the box. This is crazy. This is why my watch time retention is going to be mad crazy. Open up. Not using the gloves again. We use the gloves for the console. Check that out. And it's as simple as that. Empty box. And we'll let that car pass and action. Open it up. So it opens up like that. First thing, most important and exciting part is the manual. Or whatever it is. It's actually a manual, yeah. So there we go there. You can see health and safety, how to connect it. You just connect it up to the top part there. USB-C cable at the top. LED will show when it's on operation. And when it's open and closed. And then disposal of it. You don't want to do that though. I wonder if people are already scalping on eBay and such. I got an additional copy of one of the games by accident, but I'll figure it out. There we go. Opens out. All the standard stuff. That's fine. So you will know how to connect up nice and easily with your trusty paper manual as standard. And now the camera itself. No, I lie. The cable first. Check it out. Bowser is not impressed. Still. Oh no, Judge Judy can't be shown in the background there. It's gonna be might give me problems. Okay, I need to fix that somehow. There, fixed. Alright. So we gotta get this out here, USB-C cable here. So we know it goes on top of the console. I might have to close the window because they decide to, like, in this area where I'm living right now, they like to chat at like 1 AM really loud with a non-inside voice. Because why not? You know, it's not like anybody sleeps or anything at that time. USB-C cable. Length is going to be, I guess, a standard 3 to 3.5 feet, which it is about half to 2/4 of a 6-foot person. Perfect. And then the actual camera itself, the PS resistance. How did I manage to take a camera unboxing and make it 10 minutes? Oh gosh, it's locked in. I can't get it out. I think. Oh yeah, there we go. ASMR. It's making things look untidy. Get it out of the way. Very clean again from Nintendo here with the designs of all of the stuff here. It's all very, very clean. We like it. That's spit. That's my spit, sorry. Well, that's the monetization gone for this, if I can even say it. So it's very clean, very small, inconspicuous, because it's about the size of a standard nail's hand, as you can see. Is it bendy? No, it's solid. But this part is partly going to move. That moves really smooth, actually. You can see how much leverage you have there. So that's the maximum top there. Bottom. Very good. And let's see how the privacy thing works. So we'll just turn it. So that's open. And now they can watch you playing Mario Kart in your knickers. And then, whoop, private show, playing 2-player with the missus. That's what I'm talking about. You can very clearly see when it's closed as well. Because it's got this very obnoxious, slightly obnoxious at close white screen. But it is what it is. It's still quite slick though. Kind of like that, right? We've got a Bond game coming up. It was announced with the Switch 2. So, you know, why not? So that's that part there. You got a bit to hold in the cable, I would say, here. It's got a little bit of weight to the stand, which is nice. It's quite solid, very, very solid. Cable goes in underneath. You can pick any end to pull in. You got consent for either end. So it's like so. Plug it in, I think. There we go. Clips in. Nice and clean. Then we're gonna want to clip that bottom part in. If we want to make it tight, just push it in like that. Just like so, and that's securely in. And then, sneak peek of the unboxing. I got all my bits connected on the Switch 2 already. So we go in. And it depends if you already saw the unboxing, if I put this together as I usually do as well. Version it's all together. And one's gonna be like a long ass hour video. And need to stick it on top, as they say. And then that should all just work together to make a nice whole. Kind of obnoxious at the top like that, actually, to be honest with you. It'd be better if you could pull it inside the back, I would say. But I don't think you can. No, there's nothing like that inside. So only the Ethernet connection that's left at the moment. But that's kind of it would be nice if you could have not had it sticking out the top like that. Now I think about it, or if they had put like an L-shaped thing there. Because that's kind of obnoxious. Don't you think? You can have your camera in, it's just going to be sticking out the top of your unit. I kind of don't like that. It's not a huge deal, but just aesthetically, especially if it's not just like powering my handheld device while I'm in handheld mode, just having that sticking out constantly, I think it would have been better if you could have just stuck it in here inconspicuously on the side, just like you got your HDMI and your power. And you could, and I mean, maybe even, I mean, things are always on the right, maybe it would have been better on the left. For my setup, in general, my shelves and that would be better on the left probably. But having this sticking out, yeah, this is going to make it so that you can't put it under certain tables and things like that, because it's making it taller. So I'm not crazy about that, to be honest with you. That's definitely something to take a point off. I think it kind of doesn't look that great with the cables sticking out like that. I think it'd have been better even with an L-shape type cable. And maybe you could get like a converter, because an L-shape thing, or maybe a converter, because this is just USB-C, then it would be like this instead. So it'd be like that, where it's a bit sticking out at the top, less obnoxious. But the way they've done it as a non-L shape, it sticks in like that, and it's just sticking out, and it makes it look a little bit ridiculous and less clean. But that's what I think of the camera part there. Again, we can't review it based on the functionality yet, because we're just reviewing the hardware and the package and that. And so, you know, it's, what does this thing cost? £50. I'm usually playing games that are single player, but there is some stuff that even if you're playing in non-single player mode, that's going to use the camera. So I want to make sure I can utilize all the features of the console, and the camera is a big part of it. You know, I've got the camera for the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, the VR1, PlayStation 5. So I always get the camera as the eye toy or whatever else, because I want to be able to showcase all the stuff and experience all the things. And so I got this for you guys, kind of really, because I'm not usually a multiplayer kind of guy, mostly these days. I had my time of addiction of multiplayer with friends while being gainfully unemployed. But these days, I prefer to have a nice single player experience. This is going to be mostly for multiplayer, I guess, and for games that utilize it, which are not necessarily going to usually be my kind of games, other than when playing with people. So it'll be interesting to see how it gets used. But it feels very smooth and slick. There's no obnoxious colors in that. This part's designed really well, much more better, because you can almost like have it so you can't even see the cable coming out of it. Then this part's not done very well. So because of that, in terms of the hardware design of it, I couldn't give it a 10 out of 10. So I don't like this. So I'll give this like a 9. Without knowing the functionality, we'll give this a 9 out of 10 in terms of how they implemented it. Could have been better with an L shape or something inside to make it cleaner. And then you won't be able to charge at the same time if you were doing handheld mode with this, unless you can put a USB-C hub in here. Then that might solve your problem with an L shape, and you probably could, but I don't know. I'd have to confirm that. But otherwise, there'll be video on the screen that's more unboxing stuff or something else related, depending on if you're watching on YouTube and if it's algorithmically selected for you. And I thank you for following and subscribing, depending on where you're watching, like YouTube and so forth. Helps me make more videos, and it's free to do. And we're going to be unboxing more stuff, including the Switch 2 that's already done. We're going to check that out, and I'll be giving my review of that as well. Awesome. The eye is watching you, always.